Because the Cutch bath remains inexhaustible and I remain guilty about throwing things away and waste, I thought it would be fun, because it's so tannin rich, to mordant these cottons in iron and then shibori fold them and then throw them in and see if they turn all black. No idea what will happen. Could go any direction. No idea. Let's see. Okay, these are the iron mordanted children, and what I will say is I boiled them because I actually wanted the action of the boiling to force it up through the thin cotton. I used one unbleached muslin and one bleached muslin, which there was a major difference between those two things before when I dyed with the Cutch. This time, much less of a difference. And I think these are possibly darker than the other cottons that we got cooking them the same way, which I'm glad for, because I folded these. I did my best folding yet. I've gotten more skilled at that over the last couple days, weeks, I don't know. When is this? Anyway, these look really, really nice and rich, having not been mordanted in anything but dunked in an iron bath. So iron bath for the win again. And I'm going to put these in the retain like the other ones in hopes that it will help them hold on to that color, and we will unwrap them together. See you in a bit. Okay, these are the ones I did in iron mordant to start with. I'm going to squeeze this one out in a bowl. It's very damp. Anyway, these I did my very best folding job yet. I've been trying to get better and better at it. If you hear any loud sounds, it's the cat. They're at war with each other in their nightly duel. Anyway, let's unwrap these together and see how we did. I do think, I mean, it's a little darker from the iron as a mordant, perhaps. We'll have to compare them once they're dry, but let's unwrap. Well, depending on how this washes out, I would say this was a resounding success. I can't get the Cutch Dye bath to dye, so I guess we'll be using it forever, and this is the color that we work in now. I'm going to go launder these, and I can't wait to show them to you done, and then we can compare them to the ones that we did before and see if the iron mordant really made that big of a difference to enriching it, since the hydrogen peroxide hack did not work. Okay. Time to wash things. So here is our iron mordanted and Cutch dyed cotton. I do think that the Cutch reacted well to the iron as a mordant. I do think it made it a bit darker, especially on this very bleached white cotton muslin that I used. I think it came out great. I highly recommend iron as a mordant for the Cutch. It seemed to get the color nice and deep. I also boiled it so that the action of the bubbling would really force it through the fibers and get it in there. And this is by far my best fold yet. Good job to us and me. Yay! Okay, let's review the other iron. And this one is probably my proudest. It's an unbleached cotton muslin. All it was scoured and then soaked in iron mordant. And it is my best fold yet. And it's actually a perfect square, but I just don't have enough room to show you. This dye bath still won't dye, and I feel obligated to use all of it. Anyway, thank you for coming on yet another dye experiment with me. I'd be so honored if you would check out my Patreon or any of the other groups I lead, where I love to interact with all of you and teach you fun stuff. If you could drop me a comment or a subscribe, I'd also be extremely grateful, as I'm trying to become a more independent, partially disabled Indigenous artist. So thanks for coming, and I will see you in the next experiment. Bye!